Our next innovator is RezGo. Please welcome the co-founder and CEO, Stephen Joyce, and a tourism solutions executive. I lost the name. Welcome, gentlemen.
I'm really excited to introduce to you today the next evolution of tour and activity product management and distribution. Today we're officially launching, making an announcement to launch our RezGo Vendor and RezGo Connect platforms. So together, RezGo Supplier, RezGo Vendor, and RezGo Connect represent a truly innovative approach to sourcing, managing, and distributing long-tail tours and activities. Now, RezGo Supplier is a powerful yet simple to use central reservation system. RezGo Supplier provides those long-tail suppliers with a platform that covers all their business needs, and it supports a variety of different types of products. As a result, RezGo Supplier can work with a variety of different products created and delivered by independent operators. Products such as tour and activities like river rafting. Our slides have to catch up with me here, so just work with me. River rafting, heli skiing, and kayak tours, and even special events like workshops, themed parties, and festivals even. So any product that can be scheduled and has availability can be managed using RezGo Supplier. So for today's demonstration, I'm going to use one of our customers, Canadian Outback Adventures. They run whitewater river rafting trips down the Cheakamus River just south of Whistler, British Columbia. And like many suppliers, Canadian Outback has a website but doesn't offer the capabilities to book their river rafting trips online. They looked at a number of solutions. The ones they looked at were expensive, they were cumbersome, they didn't offer distribution. Then along came RezGo.com. Now, firstly, RezGo offers a very simple sign-up, which means that these long-tail suppliers can create a RezGo supplier account and start using the system immediately, no salespeople required. Secondly, RezGo Supplier is free, which means there's no cost barrier of entry. So now that Canadian Outback has signed up and they've loaded a few products, let's take a look at their back end, their back office system here. This is the RezGo Supplier dashboard, and it gives Canadian Outback a snapshot of their business. They've got their new and current bookings. They've got messages that have come in through their customer service request form on the website, as well as a smart search which allows them to search for products, customers, and bookings using a single search interface. Very simple. We can go into their inventory manager from here. And on the left, I'm presented with all the tours and options that this company provides. They can load as many tours and options as they want. There's no limit to the number of that. And in the right is the details page. And and what we've done with RezGo Supplier is design the system to capture all the marketing and product data required to sell and market this trip. So we capture geotag and geolocation data, rich descriptive text, and even photos and videos. And we also provide them with the ability to have multiple options, each one with their own availability and with their own specific pricing levels, multiple pricing levels. Basically, everything that is required to market and sell that product to an end consumer is now captured and stored in a standardized and structured format. So let's take a look at that data on the Canadian Outback booking website powered by RezGo. So there we have it, all the rich media, the rich text, the photos, the videos, the live availability from the calendar on the right, as well as a totally secure booking interface. Now, the other thing that RezGo Supplier provides these suppliers is a check-in module, which uses 2D or mobile barcodes, which means that the suppliers can validate vouchers on site using a web-enabled camera phone. So let's take a look at this. This is how it's done. This is using Phil's Nokia N95. So the camera phone scans the 2D barcode, and the voucher is checked in. Very, very simple. Basically, what we have is an end-to-end solution for suppliers. Now, Canadian Outback has been using RezGo for a few months now. They've been very successful with it, and now they want to look at distributing their products. But they don't know where to start, because like most suppliers, there's very few options for distribution of this type of product. So they use a system that we call supplier qualifications. Very straightforward. Supplier qualifications are a series of questions that prepare the supplier for distribution. The questionnaire was developed in collaboration with industry and basically covers all the questions asked by vendors during the contracting process. So as we can see here, Canadian Outback Adventures has completed their supplier qualifications, and they're now ready to start connecting with vendors. So, and it's kind of like internet dating. In fact, we use some of the same principles. But before we get into how suppliers and vendors connect using RezGo, let's take a look at how it's done currently. So this is a slide of the vendor-supplier contracting process. Of course, it's been modified to be a tad more dramatic, but it's very complicated. It's a manual process, and it can take between 4 and 6 months for a regular supplier to see their products actually appear in the distribution chain. That is a horrendous amount of time. So what we're doing is looking at ways to streamline that process. This is how it's done with RezGo. So say hello to RezGo Connect. RezGo Connect, Canadian Outback Adventures can connect with a variety of different vendors, including traditional retailers like Flight Centre and Escapes, with trip and activity aggregators like Isango, and even non-traditional partners like Planet Eye. So we're going to use Planet Eye for this example. Canadian Outback clicks on their profile. They can read more about Planet Eye, their terms, their vendor qualifications. If they want to send a private message to Planet Eye, they can send a private message. But if they're ready to make an offer, they can click on the Make an Offer button, and they're presented with the Make an Offer dialog. Very simple. They enter in the commission that they're willing to pay Planet Eye to distribute their products through the Planet Eye website, send a little note if they want, hey, how are you? And submit the offer. The offer's been submitted. Now, let's take a look at this from the vendor's point of view. We're going to log in as Planet Eye into the RezGo Connect vendor platform. So Planet Eye, you can see, has a request waiting for them. They can go in and view the request from Canadian Outback. They can view Canadian Outback's profile. They can read more about Canadian Outback, look at their products, view their qualifications. This is where the qualifications come in. If they want to ask a question before they accept or reject the offer, they can send them a private message. But if they're ready to accept the offer, they can just go ahead and click Accept Offer. And as soon as they do that, the deal is done. Canadian Outback Adventures products are now available through the Planet Eye white label site as well as through their XML API. Very fast, very efficient. Let's take a look at the Planet Eye site, show you that product. So there's that bald eagle safari that we looked at earlier. This is pulled in through the XML API on Planet Eye site. There's a Reserve Now button. You can click on that, and it goes through to Planet Eye's white label booking website, powered by RezGo. And again, we're presented with the same rich content that the supplier entered in before, including all the media and all the videos, as well as the live availability and the same secure booking process. So RezGo addresses 3 major pain points for long-tail suppliers and the vendors who sell their products. For suppliers, RezGo provides them with a simple yet powerful centralized reservation system that doesn't come with a huge price tag. In fact, it doesn't come with a price tag at all. For vendors, RezGo Vendor provides a simplified mechanism for sourcing and managing tour and activity products and generating extra revenue. And finally, RezGo Connect brings suppliers and vendors together in an open, transparent marketplace using best practices, logical business flows, and an easy-to-understand qualification process. So by combining some Web 2.0, some really needed best practices in the industry, a little bit of affiliate marketing know-how, and some common sense, we've been able to turn this messy process into real relationships between vendors and the suppliers that want to sell their products. There are hundreds of thousands of long-tail tour and activity providers worldwide who cannot currently distribute their products. RezGo is here to provide them with a solution that is a win-win for both them as suppliers and for the vendors who are interested in selling the products. If you have any questions or you'd like to talk about possible partnership opportunities, we'll be in the Travel Innovation Showcase after this. Come and visit us or visit our website at rezgo.com. Thank you very much for your attention today and enjoy the rest of your show.
Ladies and gentlemen, RezGo.